So, Tecno announced the Camon 40 series a few days ago at the Mobile World Congress, and I got to experience these new devices. As of this moment, only the Camon 40 and 40 Pro 4G is available and has launched in Nigeria. I'm not sure when it will launch in other regions or when the 40 Premier and 40 Pro 5G will be available to the market. But based on my hands-on experience with these devices at MWC, I can give you a good idea what to expect. There are exciting features and a few downgrades to note, which we are going to cover in this video. It has to be said though that Tecno is making innovative moves with their devices, something we find lacking with smartphones these days. It is only a matter of their brand reputation, as people are still skeptical about the quality of their products. I'll keep the focus of this video on the Camon 40 Premier and a little of the Pro 5G, since there are already reviews of the other two. Let's just get the details of the Pro 5G out of the way first. There is no twist in it. The Tecno Camon 40 Pro 5G is a complete downgrade from the 30 Pro of last year, and I suspect it's going to be cheaper too, because the processor is now a Dimensity 7300. The specs are more in line with the 4G version, with the only difference being the processor and the display refresh rate. Last year, the 30 Pro shared most of its specifications with the Premier version, but this year, Tecno decided to leave all of the premium features to the Camon 40 Premier. It should be noted that it is the Camon 40 Pro 5G that won best in its category with DxO mark. So, impressive cameras, I guess. Now onto the Camon 40 Premier. For the first time, Tecno embraced some continuity. The design looks not very far apart from the last generation. The same camera bump just moved to the center, and then they switched the positioning of that curved strip. Not sure what to call it, but you get the gist. It's more in line with the design on the rest of the series. You can also notice there is no elevation near the camera bump like the last generation, so it's a slimmer and lighter device. There is also that dedicated flash snap button, which is remappable. The display refresh rate is now 144Hz, an upgrade from 120 we had on the 30 Premier. Even looking at the specs sheet, it is evident that overall, Tecno built on the 30 Premier, and that is something they need to be commended for. If you look at previous generations of their devices, they've always turned everything down and built from the ground up. The processor is now upgraded to a Dimensity 8350, an upgrade from the 8200. One downgrade we have with the 40 Premier is the storage option. It looks like we only get 256 gigs in storage compared to 512 gig we got last year, which is a bummer because the storage is not expandable. Good news though is that we still get 12 gigs of RAM. It also seems there is no leather version this time. We only saw two color options, none with leather. Maybe there will be one by the time it's launching officially. The camera specifications have remained mostly the same, with the triple 50 megapixel combination of a main camera, an ultra-wide and a periscope lens with 3x optical zoom. The main camera sensor though is changed from a Sony IMX890 to an LYT701. Since it was a hands-on preview, I did not get to test its cameras, but seeing what the Camon 40 and 40 Pro could do, I'd say it won't be out of place to have high expectations. Another thing improved in the Camon 40 series is the build quality. It now has IP68 and IP69 rating. Tecno even boasts it can take good photos and videos underwater. I believe this level of IP rating is a first for Tecno phones, and most smartphones at the moment don't even have IP69. The protection on the display is Gorilla Glass 7i. There are more features to expect from this device, especially on the software and Tecno's AI. You can get a glimpse of these features from what is on the regular Camon 40 and 40 Pro. My detailed review on that should be up soon. But yeah, that's the Camon 40 series Tecno launched at MWC. There were other interesting devices on display like the Tecno Spark Slim, which is the thinnest phone with a 5200 mAh battery. There was also the color changing versions of the Camon 40 series, the trifold concept, AI glasses and a whole lot more. I'd say Tecno has come a long way, and I'll be looking forward to getting my hands on the Camon 40 Premier when it becomes officially available. Watch out for my detailed review on the Camon 40 Pro. Peace out.